Racist turd. Ugh. Sorry, guys. It is Saturday, September 7th, 2020. On this rainy Saturday afternoon. Well, racism toward Indigenous people is rampant more than ever. I'm getting sick and tired of it. I was walking down to cash some cans down my local beer store, and these punks yelled at me from the balcony of a building along the way, quote, "Hey, native, hey, prostitute," end of quote. Now, I know the address and I know the exact time frame, and to be honest, I've had up to hear all the racist remarks every single day I have to face. So, yeah. I got an idea. Besides emotional pain and suffering from the racism in this building, and this one particular person who's 10 times worse, I encourage people, Indigenous people, to stand for the rights. We're not going to take it anymore. At least I'm not. So what I'm going to do about this incident, about the address, about the time frame, and what they called me, I'm going to make an official police report. And I am. And as I do that, they have to investigate because it was reported. I'm not putting up this BS and racism anymore. I've had up to here. Years of assault and abuse and threats from these people in my home is hard enough. But outside from strangers, that's another thing too. And technically, you can charge them for verbal harassment and racism, and God knows another slew of charges as well, which can cause emotional pain and suffering over time, which is provable in court of law if proven of assault, weight loss, physical conditions, loss of job due to harassment and threats, reports, etc., etc. But isolated incidents should be reported as well, and these punks are going to report it. So what I encourage, because all the residential school survivors, all the 6 scoop survivors like myself, who have endured enough abuse and trauma, we do not deserve any more verbal racial slurs from neighbors, from outsiders or strangers or anything. So they deserve to be charged. Record, charge them, get them evicted, or something. Because that's racial slurs causing emotional pain and suffering enough as it is. So I'm not putting up this anymore. And I encourage all Indigenous survivors, 6 Scoop members, residential school survivors, people who have been through abusive relationships or abuse or assaults like I have. No matter how little the experience, if someone calls you a name on the street as you walk by, do not confront them. Just notate the time, try to record it, location, etc., etc. Call the police, and they have to investigate and charge them for verbal harassment at least. That's unacceptable. That is totally unacceptable verbal harassment toward Indigenous people, especially those like 6 Scoop members like myself or residential school survivors. We've been through enough. And those who have been abused, we don't deserve that. So I encourage that any stranger who calls a remark toward us, don't yell back, don't tell them off, because they can retaliate and try to take it back on you. Just notate the time, say what they said to you, about you or to you, and then make a report, and the police will have to follow up on that. To be witnesses, if it is in a public place, there'll more than likely be witnesses there as well. Hey, native. Hey, prostitute. Nope. No. You guys are going to be first in my trend to charge total strangers calling names at me. And yeah, this will be a new trend started by me. And I encourage all people, indigenous nature, to do the same. And you know what, indigenous? Those who put up abuse, we don't deserve that. So this shall be a new trend. Even a certain remark by somebody calling, oh, there's indigenous, whatever, whatever. Indigenous whore, indigenous drunk, native whore, whatever. We don't deserve that. Nope, that is verbal abuse. That's racism, possibly hate motivated crime. And once you report it, the police have to investigate that. Starting these punks on the way to the beer store. Hey, native, hey, prostitute. No, I'm cashing cans. And they were laughing. That is completely, totally unacceptable. Why? Simply because I'm indigenous. They see me walk by. They don't know me. They don't know my name. They don't know where I live. They don't know where I'm going. And they yell at me, quote, hey, native, hey, prostitute, end of quote. You guys are going down. You're the first of the people to be charged with racial remarks, verbal harassment, and the police, when I report it, will have to look into this and investigate it. So there's only the beginning. There'll be a new trend of this going on in the future. Another thing I want to bring up is the fact that on the O train yesterday, there's another very disconcerting incident. These kids were like in the teenagers. And I'm talking about a native girl. They were laughing about it. They were making fun of it. I'm not sure if they were involved or just observing. They're yelling about some native girl with her pants down and then like obviously making gestures of her doing sexual favors. And they were laughing about it. And they were like teenagers. They had a couple of bikes on the O train when I was there. And they were making fun of it. That was very disconcerting as well, to be honest. They got off Bissimi station there in the O train when I was on. But the fact that they were so young, that's very, very, very disconcerting about their racism and so forth. Like, instead of laughing about it, if they were observing, at least go up and ask or report it. Report it to security. Maybe she was being raped. Maybe she's part of a victim of human trafficking ring. Don't make fun of it. Don't damn laugh about it. Because human traffickers do target indigenous people. And that is a fact. You know what, people? That is a fact. And because, don't make fun of it. These people are like the teenagers. Were they part of it? Did they observe it? If they observe it, at least call security or police. Don't make fun of it. It's not a laughing matter at all. And it steams me. It just steams me. So I'm going to make a report about these punks call me that name. I got the time frame, the address, and the police have to investigate it. They are bound to be neighbors to be a witness for that, obviously, because the police. I'm going to take this seriously, and we're not going to take it anymore. I am not going to take this racism anymore. So yeah, we have to stand for our rights. And even though someone calls you a certain name, we've been through enough abuse, trauma, The next step is to report every single incident, no matter how minor, to the police. And they have to investigate it. And I'll start that today. So, yeah, we're not going to take this anymore. We should not take this anymore. This racism, these verbal remarks when you walk by because I'm Indigenous. Call me these names. They don't even know me. And something's got to be done about this, seriously. And starting with me, I'm going to start. So, stand for your rights. We're not going to take anymore. Take care, make rich, and let's be warriors. Especially those sick scoop like myself or those residential schools. Despite the fact that there are victims of human trafficking down there, those young underage kids, or obviously teenagers, should have done something about it instead of laughing about it. Shame on you. Shame on you. Just absolutely shameful, shameful behavior. So starting now, hopefully make a trend, and I'll shout when you make a report, and they have to investigate this. Starting with these little punks who call me a hate native and prostitute, as I was walking down to Casham, Kansas. You start with that, and I shall be relentless. Take care, stay safe, be aware, and kick their asses to the wall. We can do it. We can damn well do it and kick their asses to the wall. We kick any stranger who calls us a name to the damn wall. And believe me, we can. Stay safe, watch your back, and starting now, there should be a new trend going on. Take care, my friends. Stay safe, watch your surroundings, and we're not going to take it anymore. Have a safe Saturday evening, please. Take care.